The $100 Startup. Reinvent the way you make a living, do what you love, and create a new future by Guillebeau. Welcome to Bookshare Audio, where every idea awakens the mind and every truth becomes a guide to transformation. In this episode, we explore the $100 Startup, a remarkable reflection on how freedom, creativity, and value can transform ordinary lives into extraordinary journeys. It is a vision of how passion can be turned into profit, and how independence is not just a dream for the few, but a path open to anyone willing to take the first step. The heart of this work is built around two timeless forces: freedom and value. Freedom is the essence of human fulfillment, the ability to wake up each morning and decide how to spend your time. Value is the bridge that makes that freedom sustainable. It is what happens when you create something that others need, love, and are willing to pay for. The essence of this philosophy is that success does not begin with funding, privilege, or luck, but with usefulness, the ability to solve problems, make life better, and bring meaning into what you do. The world of entrepreneurship has changed. It is no longer a playground reserved for those with investors or formal plans. It now belongs to those who are resourceful, creative, and ready to make something out of almost nothing. You can begin with $100, not because the amount is magical, but because it proves that initiative is worth more than investment.
The new economy rewards individuals who create microbusinesses, ventures that are small in structure but vast in purpose. These businesses are often built around personal passions, a skill, a hobby, or a unique perspective. They require no employees, no fancy offices, and no permission from anyone. What they require is clarity. Clarity about what you love, what people want, and where those two things intersect. That intersection between what you can offer and what others value is the birthplace of freedom. It is where passion becomes service and where joy becomes livelihood. In this world, the old belief that security lies in traditional employment begins to crumble. The modern worker learns that depending on a single employer is often riskier than creating your own opportunity. Freedom does not come from a paycheck. It comes from ownership. Ownership of your time, your decisions, and your direction. The true measure of success is not how much money you earn, but how much control you have over your life. One of the greatest insights from this philosophy is that value is not abstract. It is measurable through impact. Every time you solve a problem, relieve a burden, or fulfill a desire, you create value. Entrepreneurs who understand this principle never begin with the focus on profit. They begin with usefulness. Profit becomes the byproduct of contribution. Those who chase money often burn out. Those who chase meaning and service often find both wealth and joy. The journey toward independence begins with rethinking what we already know. Most of us already have the skills we need. We just fail to recognize them. Every experience, every interest, every job we've ever done contains a transferable skill. A teacher has communication, patience, and leadership. A musician has rhythm, creativity, and discipline. A designer has vision, empathy, and adaptability. The secret lies not in discovering something new, but in transforming what you already do well into something others need. That transformation, from personal talent to public value, is the foundation of a sustainable business. Equally powerful is the principle of convergence, the meeting point between what you love to do and what the world is willing to pay for. Not every passion leads to profit, but when your enthusiasm aligns with the needs of others, something magical happens. The people who build lasting businesses do not force their ideas on the world. They listen, observe, and respond. They learn that true entrepreneurship is not about invention, but connection, about understanding human desires and finding creative ways to meet them. Starting small does not mean thinking small. It means being strategic. It means launching quickly, testing your idea with real people, and learning from feedback instead of waiting for perfection. The greatest mistake many dreamers make is waiting. Waiting for the right time, the right funding, the right confidence. But there is never a perfect time. Every success story begins with a decision. The decision to act now, even when the path is unclear. The $100 startup teaches that momentum matters more than mastery. Each small action, taken consistently, opens new doors and builds confidence. Success in the modern economy also depends on hustle, not in the desperate sense of struggle, but as the art of gentle self-promotion, sharing your story, building relationships, and being visible. The world does not reward the best ideas. It rewards the best communicators. Your mission is not to beg for attention, but to earn it through authenticity and generosity. When you give freely, knowledge, service, or help, people remember you, trust you, and support you. Strategic generosity creates loyal communities that sustain your work for years. This new way of working values simplicity over scale. You do not need to grow endlessly to be successful. Growth for its own sake leads to complexity, bureaucracy, and burnout. The micro-business movement honors a different kind of growth, depth instead of size. It is about deepening relationships, refining craft, and building systems that give you more freedom, not less. Some will choose to remain solo, others will expand carefully, but all share the same philosophy. The purpose of business is not to be big, but to be free. There is also a profound shift in the definition of risk. In the past, working for yourself was considered unstable, while a corporate job was considered safe. Today, the opposite is true. The real risk is in giving up your power to a system that can replace you without warning. Building something of your own, even small, is the safer long-term choice because it grows with you. The future belongs to those who take responsibility for their income, their time, and their purpose. Every example in this movement shows the same pattern. Someone faces a challenge, loses a job, or grows tired of monotony and decides to take control. They do not wait for permission or credentials. They begin by asking, what can I offer? What problem can I solve? From that question, they create their first product, often imperfect but genuine. They find their first customer, make their first sale, and realize that independence is not a fantasy. It is a series of small, consistent steps that lead to a life built on your own terms. The message goes beyond money. It is about crafting a meaningful life. Work should not drain your energy or steal your time. It should align with who you are and what you care about. When your work reflects your values, every day becomes a statement of purpose. Freedom, then, is not an escape from responsibility, but an embrace of it. The decision to own your choices, your income, and your impact. In the end, the $100 startup mindset is a reminder that the new revolution is not technological, but personal. It is about rediscovering your power to create, to serve, and to live with intention. You don't have to wait for opportunity, you can build it. You don't need to seek approval, you can prove your worth through contribution. The world rewards those who act with clarity, courage, and compassion. Every person has the potential to build a life that blends passion and purpose. The resources are within reach: a computer, an internet connection, and a commitment to make something valuable. What separates dreamers from doers is not money, but movement.
Begin where you are, use what you have, and do what you can. The first sale, the first email, the first customer, these small victories mark the start of something far greater, a life where you no longer depend on others for permission to live your dream. And that is the essence of true entrepreneurship, the art of turning imagination into income, passion into service, and freedom into a daily reality. The journey is not easy, but it is worth everything, because at the end of it, you will not just have a business, you will have a life that is entirely your own. If this reflection inspires you, remember to like, subscribe, and share. Your support helps this community of thinkers and dreamers grow. Tell us in the comments below which book you'd like to hear next. Your request may shape our next episode on Bookshare Audio. Thank you.